I was probably most excited to work with Joss. And he has been a friend of mine, and is still a friend of mine. And it was just, that was one of the most exciting parts of this movie for me. But yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of pinching myself walking around and being here in front of all of you guys, and being as thrilled to see how the movie turns out. I mean, it's a dream.
Yeah. And so, Clark, for you, I think we've seen you in a total of 4 films. You know, when you initially signed on, like, oh, I'll pop up a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's going to be largely about me.
I'm not going to say that never occurred to me, but it was only in my most demented driving to work fantasies to do one line in Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Before they started adding more scenes.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought that the journey would take me to the scenes in Iron Man 2 where they said, oh, tell them you're going to New Mexico. And then saying, why? And they're like, oh, you're in Thor. And then being in the backstage of San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago and having Joss Whedon come up and introduce himself and say, oh, you're in the Avengers. To this new spoiler scene in the Avengers where Coulson peels back his face and reveals that he's a Romulan princess.
Clark, I don't know if I can get you to do it, but backstage, Clark was singing his version of the Avengers.
I'm not singing the Avengers theme song.
Please.
Oh, please, somebody grab a blaster and put me out of my misery. Okay, you have to imagine Trent Reznor. You're writing this backstage as a joke. Okay, you gotta picture like some really like thrashy, like very East Village Avenue D guitars. We are called the Avengers. We're a dysfunctional family. We got muscles that are bulky and we never hulky.
Trent Reznor originally recorded for the Date Machine, I didn't think Loki and Hulky would be a thing in Trent's life. I think it was done.
No, it's muscles so bulky and we have a hulky.
Oh, bulky, okay, and we have a Hulky. Which rhymes with Loki?
That's on Twitter later.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, that's the theme song. It'd be funny if that was really the theme song. If only the president of Marvel Studios were here to make that happen. Mark Ruffalo, I'm very excited to see you play Banner because I mean, probably like a lot of you, I read the Ultimates and I feel like a little bit of a different portrayal of Banner than we've seen before, where he's sort of like, oh, he's this brooding soul and the Hulk is ultimately good. But I think in the Ultimates timeline, he's a little more like Hulk is kind of like a raging erection in a weird sort of way. And Banner is a little more insecure and a little bit more like skittish. So how's the role been for you?
I like the raging erection reference. I'm sorry. It was an amazing journey, and I'm building this Bruce Banner off of some other really great Bruce Banners, starting back with Phil Bigsby.
Yep.
And Eric Bana and Ed Norton. Ed and I joke that this is my generation's Hamlet. We're all going to get a chance to yeah, I mean, this is going to be a more mature Banner who understands a little bit what he has under the hood, so to speak.
Yeah. And so how much did you feel like, well, I sort of have to pay homage a bit to the sort of the canon of the Hulk that's been laid out before, but I kind of have this take on the character? Like, how did you balance those two things?
I had to pay homage, but then I definitely had to ruffleize it.
That damn Hulk dumb got muffled. I think we actually, Kevin, we actually have some never before.
Performance and talk a lot about his portrayal, or we could just show it to you.
I'm not kidding, there are like 15 security ninjas who will decapitate you if they see.
So, don't make me angry. The time. So let me tell you this, the timing of this convention is a little right, it's a little strange. We just debuted a whole trailer to the whole world. Nobody's seen that footage. And now 4 days later, we decided what can we do? So Joss Whedon, being Joss Whedon, said, let's just cut a whole nother piece that no one's ever seen before and bring it to you guys.